you spread love and spray skiers, like, it's it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
We're back with another episode of the Never Summer Crew podcast. Oh, yeah.
My name is Daniel Gilbert.
Gilbert?
Gilbert is the last name. Some people call me Gilbert. Yeah. So, Daniel Gilbert. I'm an edger here at Never Summer. I put edges onto the base. Not to be confused with edging the base, but, you know. Just attaching the edges. I've been doing the same job for the whole time I've been here. I bounced around a couple areas, but, you know, I dig what I do. So
Why'd you stay doing edging?
Honestly, it's just like the I don't know. It's an area that's kind of independent of the other areas, so I kind of don't have to depend on other people.
That makes sense.
And I can kind of play with the schedule a little bit better. Okay. Is there no cussing on this thing?
No, you go for it.
You
I
just wanted to make sure. Get the first one out there. Loosen up.
Oh yeah. So this is like the Never Summer Crew podcast. So it's like part of Never Summer.
Nice.
It's really our own
detached show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
Say what you want. And if you want to say anything, we'll cut it out. Make sure you don't get fired.
Yeah, I'll get my publicist to let you guys know what I need to cut. Fucking we'll get it out of here.
Start off with how'd you even come here to Never Summer?
How did I get the job? So I got the job.
Absolutely,
Get on me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. How'd you get the job here at Never Summer?
Yeah, so I had an old high school friend, Cameron Weber, who did. He was in layup building for a while, and I just kind of posted on Facebook looking for work, and he asked me if I wanted to work for a snowboard factory, and I said yes.
Sick.
Yeah, so I came in that week and interviewed with Jared. Pretended to know what I was talking about, and then, just got the job. So that was almost 8 years ago. 8 years in January.
I'm assuming you already snowboarded before that?
I had snowboarded like 2 or 3 times. Like, I had just got into the sport. Because I had a friend who he wanted to get me up on the mountain. So he's 6'5". He gave me all of his old boots, which were size 12 and a half Burtons, and like huge double XL, everything. So I was just looked like a little kid, but I did that for a couple years. And then once I got the job here, it just really took off, started going way more. Obviously I got the pass and the gear and stuff.
Yeah,
so
the actual gear. You got boots that fit your feet and stuff.
Boots that fit my feet. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So, but and then, Cameron left, and from there, I got a bunch of people hired. And, tumultuous up and down journey for sure.
Jared fired you.
And then Jared fired me shortly after. Yes. Yeah. So.
Yeah. You want to talk about that or no?
Yeah. We can talk about that. So I just jump right into it. Yeah. I was. I think right when I started, I had some ups and downs. I think the first couple of months after I started, I got a DUI actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I had to work from jail.
Dude.
Yeah, it was probably like my second month working here, and I had to call Jared and let him know hey dude, I'm in jail. Can I continue to work with you guys, through work release? And he was like, it's something we've done in the past, but we've got to make sure that you're going to, continue to stick with the company. So after that
that was something you could do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was way better than just going to jail, for sure. Yeah, I got to actually come out and eat real food.
Nice.
Work is somehow... was amazing.
Because that's crazy.
Going home to jail was not fun. So, so shortly after that, I want to say maybe I think that it was the following January we did this snowboard expose. What was it called? SIA. I think now it's called Outdoor Retail OR. So I was not invited to that personally. Actually, I was able to get Chris Winchell's pass because he was invited to go. So I had Chris Winchell's pass on. I was there with a couple of dudes from the floor, and yeah, man, just first thing that thing opened, I met a bartender and slipped him, a 20 and was like, "You're my dude," and he muddled me gin drinks the whole day.
Dude.
Yeah, and
this is while you were still in jail.
No, this was a couple months after. Yeah, this was a couple months after jail. But Jared already knew that I was, struggling in that department.
Okay.
So I think that was probably why they didn't want me to go to SIA in the first place. Yeah. But I snuck in because I'm a sneaky dude. So I was able to get in, and yeah, man. After probably like 10 gin and tonics, which was my drink of choice, things got lost, and I got lost. Yeah, things and me got lost. Yeah, and I was walking around with like Chris Aaliyah, and I think Jeff was with me, and we were just rolling around looking at all the stands and the booths and stuff, and yeah, man, we came across a larger company, and they had a pretty big display. It was pretty massive, and I was just looking at their stuff, and I was pretty close to being blacked out, here and there. But yeah, I ended up looking at these sunglasses that really just caught my eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I decided to put them in my pocket.
Oh, so some things actually did
discount.
Yeah, things did get lost. Okay. Yeah, things did get lost. Yeah, pretty immediately, somebody noticed that I lost some sunglasses in my pocket. So, yeah, I was confronted, and I was wearing, full Never Summer gear because it's just where I get my clothes. Right. So I'm in a Never Summer jacket, Never Summer hat. I got a fucking press thing that's says Chris Winchell's name on it. Yep, and so the dude starts calling me Chris, and he's like, "Oh, yeah." I think that dude might have been drunker than me, but that that's fine.
Yeah,
he didn't steal anything, so he was good. But yeah, he grabbed me by the arm and was visibly upset.
Yeah.
But he was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And eventually I was just like, "Here's your sunglasses, man." And
wasn't chill though.
No, it was not chill. He was like, "You're Chris, you work for Never Summer," and I was just like, "Oh, this is spiraling out." Everybody I was with just fucking took off too, so I'm just here by myself, like, yeah, I fucked up. The dude actually let me go. He got the sunglasses back, and he let me go. And was like, "Just fucking get out of here, man." And so,
not bad actually. It's a cool guy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. I definitely stole something. Not my proudest moment. They were really cool sunglasses, though.
Okay,
I will say that. Right. So, yeah. So he let me go. I immediately was like, "Oh, I'm fucking losing my job," like all this stuff. Yeah. So, I was still at SIA. I ended up fucking going back up to the dude, back up to their stand, and just being like, "Hey, I'm the dude who just stole sunglasses from you guys. Like, I just wanted to try to make it right and stuff, and just tell you how bad I feel." And they were just like, understandably dicks about it. And just so they ended up tracking down people from Never Summer, letting them know what happened, and then I left, and it was I think it was like a Friday or a Saturday, so I kind of had to stew about it all weekend, just I'm getting fucking fired, for sure. Rough. Yeah, so I was supposed to go in on Monday. This was back when BJ had Jared's job. Jared was in Harry's office and stuff. So yeah, I showed up 30 minutes late. And BJ was like, he's like, "You really couldn't fucking just show up on time." And I was like, "I'm getting fired either way, dude. What does it matter?" So they fired me. Tim was really nice about it. I think he understood my position. Like, it was a lot more than, necessarily just stealing sunglasses. So he said some kind words, and, it was just like, kind of like, I hope you get help, get your shit together, So I really did appreciate him for that. But, so, and then I spent the next 8 months doing construction with some homies and just kind of fucking hating my life. And then I think, like 8 or 9 months later, I got a call back from Jared, or I'm not sure if I reached out to him or he reached out to me, but either way, we got in contact, and he let me know that, like, I told him that I, did some stuff to get on the proper path, like some rehab and some classes and some therapy. So, after all that, he said, like, fuck it, come back in and we can try it again. That actually happened to coincide with BJ's last day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got to see him, and he was like, "Oh, they hired you back," and I was like, "Yeah, they did," So
that's a good return.
Yeah, it was a solid return. I was stoked to not be doing construction anymore. But I didn't live it down for a long time. I was never invited back to SIA or outdoor retail, understandably. So, man, that was that. I felt bad for taking Chris's pass. He was kind of got some shit for that too. So, but everything worked out. So.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I do appreciate, Never Summer giving me the second chance.
Yeah, for sure.
And then all the chances after that. Third, fourth, fifth. So.
Dang, they must like you, man.
Yeah, I'm doing something right. Just good at my job, I guess.
Yeah. So what, you 7, 8 years been here?
So 8 years in January.
Nice.
I think it was like beginning of January. So yeah, man, it's been a long one for sure.
Yeah. What's kept you here all those years?
I think a couple different things over the years, but if I was to probably nail it down to one thing, it'd probably be the people that are out on the floor. Just like
John, thank you, man.
I've met people through this job that are lifelong friends of mine. Like, I live with 2 former employees. I've gotten a bunch of people jobs here, and I just like the atmosphere. I think the people that come to work here are like super dedicated to the industry and the sport itself.
Yeah, and
so that goes a long way. I've been lucky enough to like do cool shit with the people that work here.
Yeah.
And we all kind of like bounce off that and off each other. So I think that'd be up there for it, for sure.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of doing cool shit with the people that work here, can you tell me about the New Year's Eve headlamp runs you did?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, this year, dude, it was a good way to kick off the year. Me and I think like some old coworkers, Adrian and Matt Cardenas and like Carl. And, just a bunch of X Factory boys. Like, we all said, like, let's go fucking get a little hotel in Georgetown.
Okay.
So we were staying at the Microtel, and a 1-bedroom was probably like 9 of us, dude. We just I just got my truck, and so we sent it up to Loveland Pass. It was a full moon, so that all timed out. No clouds. It was a little snow gust here and there, but like it was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
It was nice to just go out there and like get some fucking midnight.
Dude, that's super sick.
Yeah, dude. And then we ended up meeting these dudes because we I've heard in previous years, usually it's like a big party. There'll be like a bunch of people up there. So we rolled up there thinking there was going to be a big crew, and there was a couple cars with no one around. So we figured they were like taking laps, but we ended up meeting some cool people. They brought a bunch of mortars, and we were just fucking, spent the night popping bottles of champagne and just like shooting mortars off the middle of the highway, and it was sick, dude. Ducking into Loveland and just doing a bunch of donuts, like fucking at midnight, it was fucking cool. I think that was an awesome way to start the year. It definitely set the precedent for last season, just like doing more snow. It's like as much snowboarding as we can, So yeah, that was one of those memories that were fucking core memory right there.
That's super sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
So was that before or after you started doing backcountry?
Oh, that was right before, I think, because I just got into splitboarding like pretty much this last season. So, yeah, that would have been just like the start of that whole thing for sure. But like I had the splitboard for a couple of years before I ever actually fucking used it. So, but yeah, a lot goes into that shit for sure.
Yeah, because I'm trying to fucking start that shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year.
Nice.
I'm getting a lot of the gear, and I just need basically just like the board and boots. Probably, I think skins also.
Yeah, we got a lot here that Vince can demo out and stuff and help out with that shit. So that definitely helped get me in the backcountry for sure. And then it always helps to know people,
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, what's happened like hitting the backcountry?
It's been fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
It's been scary, but I got some solid days under my belt, and it's just like it's a lot to fucking learn, like touring and just like dialing in your whole setup, and then you got safety, which is a huge concern out here, obviously. But yeah, like I said, like knowing people like Jeff Gorman was super instrumental into getting me into the backcountry. And he took me up most of the times I went last season. So big thanks to Jeff.
Oh yeah, Jeff.
Fucking, but yeah, dude, I think it's the way for sure.
Way.
Yeah, as if you
Get
got
away from the crowds,
dude, all of it, man. Like it's type 2 for sure. Like it's hard. It's fucking scary. Like it's painful, you're at cold starts, putting your gear on outside, fucking, like 0 degrees, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, like headlamps, but, like I don't know, it's something different for sure. If you're out there fucking walking back to where you gotta go, it could be a couple hours, like just fucking around through brush and just like all this shit, or like it's cool, man. I think it's definitely my new favorite way to experience the mountains. So
that's so cool. What was your favorite experience on that besides the obvious night trip you guys did?
I think we had a day in a zone called Powder Factory over by like Eastvale. So that was fucking probably like my best day last season. Jeff's a photographer, so he was able to get some fucking sick shots, and like we just had like this nice pillow zone, untouched snow, and just like it was just fucking deep. Yeah, it was sick, dude.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, for sure. And then like just like when you're done, it's just like such a feeling of accomplishment, just because like. Fuck, dude, it's a whole day that you're doing that shit. Like, it's so much fucking work. And, like, that specific zone we hit, we rode the face and then had to literally just hike straight back up it. Like, a lot of them will have an exit you can take, but that one, it's just like, we had to up climb this little, like, cliff wall. It was fucking, it's like, it's nuts when you're doing it, but, like, when you get to, like, settle down and, like, get back to the car, like, have a beer or whatever, you're just like, holy fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking insane that we just did that, So I think, like, it's just completely different. But at the same time, like, I'm never going to rule out resorts or anything like that. Like, those days are always fucking fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Way different styles of riding, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, like, different people you're riding with and all that stuff. So I'm just...
4 o'clock? Not for me.
Oh yeah, dude, the 4 a.m. start time's fucking rough, man. It's brutal for sure, dude. Lots of coffee, just fucking tired, like. But once you're out there, dude, that cold lake you ride.
Oh yeah,
dude. You're like, oh shit, I gotta move, dude. Like everything's fucking frozen. You're just like getting your hands out, and fucking dude.
So, what about some of the scariest moments out there?
Scariest moments. I haven't had too many, luckily, just the first season in, but I think just being out there in general, like, you kind of like get lulled into this sense of security, but, like there's fucking no one else out there with you. Like, you know, you think about avalanches, but there's actually, you know, so much that can physically go wrong in the backcountry. Like, you know, like even just like gear malfunctioning, like that shit could really fuck you up. Like, you know, you could twist or sprain or break something, and like how the fuck are you getting back out, you know? So like even just being out there in general is just like kind of like unnerving, you know? Like especially, you know, there were days you start hearing like whoops and stuff, and like just like, you know, seeing some signs of danger, and you're just like, that's kind of fucking unsettling, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it is like its own thing. Let me see.
You said whoops, you're talking about like avalanches.
Yeah, like little snow fractures and like little collapses and stuff. Yeah. Like, you know, you'll hear it, you'll see it, and you know, all that shit's, you know, red flag stuff. So it's stuff you want to think about, because when you're out there, you really just got to read everything and figure out if it's even safe, you know, because if it's not, then it's just better to fucking call it and just never push it, dude. Yeah, so.
Did you guys test this? So, I know I've done some research because I want to do it.
Right.
With the shovel, did you guys like dig a hole?
Yeah, man.
Pack the shovel down and do all like the tests to make sure.
Yeah, man, that's a big part of it, dude. It's really good to learn all that stuff and just practice digging pits, practice using your probe, throwing it out and getting it set quick. You know, a lot of it's like just like kind of muscle memory, like the shit we do here. You know, you just want to get like fast at it, right? You know, like keeping your gloves on while you do all this stuff, like you knowing how to use your beacon, you know, all that stuff. So there's a lot of people that, you know, fucking run drills on that stuff, like early season before there's anything even rideable, you know, like go out there, dig some pits, test some snow, you know. So yeah, that's a huge part of it, and it's always good to get certified and all that stuff. Go take classes and. But everyone gets into it their own way, you know, and I think as long as you got a healthy attitude and like a respect for the mountains, like, you know, you should be fine for the most part. There's definitely people that don't belong out there, but that's going to be with fucking everything, you know?
Yeah, people that don't belong at the resorts.
For sure, dude. Absolutely, dude. And that's, you know, like resorts in their own are fucking dangerous. You got to worry about families kicking in at the bottom of a lip, or fucking, you know, people drinking all day, like, you know, like fucking. There's bars everywhere on the mountain.
Oh yeah,
so like
the funnest too.
Yeah, man,
for sure.
Yeah, so I mean they're both different kind of beasts, but fucking yeah, split boarding's, you know, it's different for sure.
Yeah, sounds super sick.
Yeah. Are you guys trying to? You've been thinking about it? Or?
Yeah, I mean the only backcountry I've done is like Lovely.
Nice, yeah, just some boot pads.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I would love to, man.
It's great ways to start, dude. But I mean, like we got all the tools here, so fucking yeah. You ever want to go out, dude? Fuck, we'll get after the season.
That'll be sick.
Yeah, absolutely. Because literally, that's all I'm missing is just the tiny bit of the most expensive equipment.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, I was lucky. Like I got the board here for my custom one year, and then Vince, you know, hooked me up with some sparks, you know, some bindings, some bindings and pucks, and then, you know, like with our discount from BCA, I'm just plugging all these companies. Shout
out. Yeah, I don't have to say anything about
Send me free shit, BCA. Fucking no, but yeah, dude, just from getting the pro form on all that stuff, like it took me a couple seasons to actually get into it, like all the gear. But then, you know, like most people have extra gear and stuff. Like I got extra shit. Like it's really good to. I don't know. It's nice to get people out there, especially people you know that are going to be like fun to ride with. You know, people that will actually like have your back out there too. It's a big factor. You want to make sure that like you trust the people you're with, you know. So
for sure, there's definitely people I've ridden with where I'm like, I don't think I would ever ride with you in the backcountry, but I fucking love riding with you.
For sure, dude. And I think it's one of those things that like everybody, like especially like in Colorado, like everybody's like, I want to get into backcountry, and you know, it's like, well, yeah, for sure, but like, maybe not. Yeah. So, and I was that guy for the longest time too. Like to be honest, like I had got a split like 2 or 3 years before I ever used it. You know, so
we'll see how long I'm that guy for.
Yeah, do you have one? You got?
No, I just been wanting to.
Okay.
We'll set it up. We'll do a small one this year. Set up some spots with.
I mean, even just demo split too from downstairs, and then you
sure.
can kind of figure out what you like and shit. But yeah, dude, I think you'd be fucking good out there. You'd love it for sure. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's sick too. Just like seeing like everything untouched, and then you can kind of like look at little natural features and be like, fucking, you pick your line, then it's all awesome. Serious. People are like, fucking, you're on the walkie-talkie, like, fucking, so, yeah, man, it's fucking crazy.
Well, speaking of gear, do you have a favorite Never Summer board?
Favorite NS board? Fuck, man, probably, I hate to say it, but the Swift, bro, like, that Swift is like, it's like strapping a fucking torpedo to your feet, dude. It wants to lift off, like you can feel it just like fucking crunching, like so.
That's what you use for backcountry?
Backcountry, I have a 160 Atom, and then I'm gonna do another custom split this year. I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe a Harpoon or maybe the Swift. I've heard the Swift isn't the greatest for touring, so you kind of want to once you start figuring all that out, you want to decide what's going to be good for your touring and stuff like that. But the Swift split would be fucking sick for sure.
Yeah.
I think behind the Swift, I'd probably have to say the Shaper Twin. Yeah. The Shaper Twin fucks. It's a sick ass board. Real poppy and responsive. So, probably those two. Those two right now. What do you like?
I mean, I have the Swift and the Proto Slinger. I really like the Fun Slinger we used to make.
Yeah, the square.
Such a good board.
Yeah. But the Proto Slinger is pretty fun. But I still love just how bendy that was.
Yeah,
I think it was a noodle.
For sure, dude. Huge noodle.
But I do. Yeah, the Swift's fun. Even at resorts, just like. It's so surfy.
For sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, the Fun Slinger is always a favorite. Yeah. I like that Proto-Synthesis a lot too. I mean, you can't go wrong with, any of our boards for the most part. But
best boards there are.
yeah, for sure. Made here in Colorado. By me.
Right down there.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know, man. I when I first found out about this company, I was like in middle school, like shopping for like longboards and skateboards and shit. So like I was like Sector 9 or Never Summer, like land yachts
and longboards,
and then I never actually got one. I got a Sector 9, but I was like, that's like kind of how I heard about the company, and.
Nice.
And then we stopped making the longboards and stuff.
Well, I mean, there could be some rumors going around.
I've heard. I think that,
like, rumors, they die fast.
For sure. Who knows when we'll
Spread fast and die fast.
But I'll ride an NS longboard again, so we'll lift them up, dude.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so you started off like skating and stuff?
I started off skating and longboarding probably when I was like 12 or 13, just from like the neighborhood homies doing it and stuff. Nice. And like I was always trash at fucking skateboarding, but I was actually pretty good at longboarding. I did like a couple downhill competitions.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, dude, won some boards. Used to like do all the power slides and all that stuff. And
was that like a race or what was the competition?
Yeah, man, a couple races, the Chinese downhill, fucking just like random little get-togethers over off like Candelas and because we got some pretty big hills out here.
Yeah,
for sure. But I grew up in Arvada. I was, pretty much born and raised in Arvada, so I know like that whole Golden area, all the foothills I know pretty well. And we used to just like as kids just go like fuck around, like smoke weed, take one car, and fucking shuttle back and forth and all that shit. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, man. And I was always jealous, dude. I always wished I would have been like, because a lot of my friends grew up snowboarding, and I used to like just see them and fucking, damn, dude. But like I my parents moved here from the Central Valley of California, so like they didn't fucking. They're like, we don't know shit about that, dude. They've never been on the mountain themselves.
It's expensive to get into,
for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so. I was super blessed just to fucking have a friend like make me get on the mountain, and then from there just like fucking fell in love with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's definitely like, I don't know, I'm biased, but it's the fucking coolest sport, you know? And I do other shit, like I dirt bike.
We might be all a little biased.
Yeah, for sure, dude. But like, I fucking, you know, I think it's fucking the most freeing experience you can possibly have, you know?
You have to conquer a whole ass mountain, dude.
Dude, there's so much to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people don't understand that too when they like go to start snowboarding. Like, I think, you know, like managing your expectations, because like, you know, I love teaching people and getting them up on the mountain, but also like I have to remind them and myself, like, I don't think I had fun snowboarding for like the first fucking 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, well, like I didn't have good gear. I fucking was cold. Like sitting in traffic, I'm like falling everywhere, just eating shit. I'm like, yo, this fucking sport sucks, dude. You know. And then like once it clicks, though, it's just like like nothing else. You know,
it changes everything for sure.
Yeah. So I always try to like give people that too. I really like getting people on the mountain for their first time and trying to be patient and like working through all that shit. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I did this. So this or last year, I should say, or last season, I took my roommate. We always have fucking spare shit, and you know, that's just kind of what it is. But I had some spare shit. We took him up, and literally, we're getting Icon this year.
Nice.
So it's like he's just immediately fell in love with it. We went, I think, every weekend.
Fuck yeah.
So like, I'm super pumped.
Yeah, dude.
Just taking someone up on the mountain for like the first time.
Yeah.
I might not be the best teacher, but like as long as you can get them up there.
I mean, it's not even really going to be a fun day for you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're dealing with someone who's pissed. It's really hard for you to like. Also, like explaining something that like naturally comes to you is just like it makes no fucking sense. You know, for you to be like, put your weight here, your toes like this, or you know, however you like. So, you know, I definitely used to just be like, fucking lean back, you know, like, I don't know what to do, you know, and especially like teaching like fucking spouses or partners, like that shit's a no there too, because you know you already have your own line of communication and it's fucking, you know, like just immediately breaks down. So like that shit's fucking hard, but
dude, I remember back in the day I was teaching my homie Zach how to snowboard, and I like did not know how to teach him at all. Yeah. And I've been riding for long enough where I didn't think about like how I was riding.
How you're doing
it. So I was like, you just do it, man. Just lean back and you'll be good.
Yeah. Or you're like, watch me do it, and then you go do it, and they're like, fuck you.
The first run, I went down the whole run. I was like, watch
this, dude. But he just doesn't translate.
He learned quick, but not the right way.
Right.
2 years before I came here, I was an instructor at Keystone and like relearned how to snowboard and like actually teach people. Like, oh, like you can actually like show people around. Like, it changed everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I don't know. It just like gives you that back too. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking every time you like get somebody on it, especially like after years go by and you're like looking at a homie that you taught and you're like, oh, dude, they're fucking like sending it. You know, like it's sick, dude. Like it feels fucking good. You know? And the more people you know, just the better. You know, like it's always fun to go ride with different people, different styles. So
cabin days are definitely the best
for sure. Absolutely, dude. You gotta love the cabin days.
Everyone except fucking like Jared and them. I'm done riding with them.
Yeah, dude. I've been saying this forever too. Like we gotta get like a fucking. Like a week, like let's get a fucking Airbnb, dude. Get like an NS crew Airbnb. We spend the night somewhere.
I'm trying to do that.
You know, we've had a couple little ones over the years and stuff, but it'd be cool to get it organized. You know,
not a 1-bed hotel.
Yeah, not a 1-bedroom, dude. on Bob, dude. Fucking.
Dude, talk to me about on Bob.
On Bob, dude. That was from that night, bro. Fucking. Yeah, dude. Just 9 of us in that little fucking hotel room, and like. I think, you know, we were all a little sauced, like, just, like, fucking feeling ourselves, having fun. But, like, yeah, we just, like, I don't know, with this whole new, like, generation of, like, slang, like, we all like to ironically say it, like, you know, like, no cap on God. So, like, we were just, like, beating that horse to fucking death, dude. Just, like, taking shots, just, like, hanging out in this hotel room. And, like, we're all like, all the lights are off. We're all just like, there's like 7 of us on the floor. Like one of us is on a windowsill. Like we're all just like slowly like falling asleep. But like everyone's just like talking shit in the dark, dude. Just like fucking. And Bob like got upset because we just kept on saying, "On God," like fucking. Bob was just like not having it. So we're just like, "On Bob," fucking just kept saying it, dude. And it was like the only thing I could compare it to is like, you know, like when you're like, you remember when you were real young, like having fucking sleepovers, dude. Yeah. Like, and just like all like chopping it up, like fucking dying, dude. And we just kept saying it, dude. It's just so fucking funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just like, you know, like I said, like the people that work here, dude. It's fucking some awesome, like people I know I'll like love for the rest of my life, you know, like, you know, so that's fucking cool, dude. It's fucking cool. Like, I've never had a job like that, dude. I hate the people at Quiznos, dude. Fuck Quiznos, dude. Y'all suck, dude. Fuck Quiznos, dude. Yeah, man. Fuck Quiznos. Nah, but so I just, you know, it's just like, I think that's how they keep a lot of people here. You know, the benefits are cool and stuff, but like, it's hard to like get people that are like actually fucking down all the time. And I think like, you know, a lot of the people here, like a lot of our core writers and stuff, like are fucking down. You know what I'm saying? Like if I hit you up on a Friday, say like you want to go to Steamboat this weekend or like whatever it is, it's like, yeah, dude, like fucking, it's all pitched, let's get a little hotel, let's fucking drive up there and fucking do the thing. You know? That's what life's about, man. That's why summer's so fucking hard. It's like
so hot, man.
Yeah, I'll keep myself busy, but it's always like this time of year where I'm just like, fuck this. Like I'm fucking over it, dude. Yeah, dude. You know, Instagram keeps showing me shit, people riding. I'm just like, fuck you. You know, I'm ready to go. So, but I mean, dude, it's fucking gotta use that shit to fucking get after it, man.
For next year.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. Last year was fucking killer. Like as far as, you know, snowfall, we'll see. We'll see what this year is.
I'm hoping we have a big one this year.
Yeah, man. It's hard to tell, but like, you know, another thing too is like I want to fucking start. Like we get a lot of mountains on our pass, you know. So like I'd like to start fucking around with some of that Sierra cement, you know. Washington, Oregon, all that stuff. Yeah. So.
That'd be super sick.
Yeah, man. And that shit, dude, it's you know, like, everybody's got their own lives, but once you fucking do it, dude, it's not that hard to line up, you know? Just, like, fucking get the gas money together and go fucking send it out there.
Yeah, dude.
So, that's what I want to do this year, for sure, is, like, you know, definitely focus on the split boarding and the backcountry, but also I'd like to, you know, get a little out of Colorado.
Travel around.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, that's another sick thing about snowboarding is like all these places you wouldn't have seen without snowboarding.
For sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, and just like the different variations of terrain and, you know, like just the different variables you gotta deal with and all that shit, dude. Like Washington's got volcanoes you can go ride, like active volcanoes you can go ride. Like it's fucking... You know, and that's not, there's shit out of this country that I could never afford. So, like, fucking one day, dude, get out to Japan and do all that shit.
So I'm planning a trip to go to Japan this year.
Fuck, 24 or what? 24, 25?
24.
Nice.
So it's like 5 of us are going to go. And it's only like, right now, it's like $700. So it's the cheap way to do it.
Right.
But it's like $700 to go there and back for about a week. You can live off that. You get like $200 off.
Yeah.
I mean, extra.
I mean, I feel like the flight is what really fucks you know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, it's got to be, what, like $1,500, something like that?
No, $700.
Oh, no,
700 back and forth.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's a 14 round. That's not too bad.
But you got to figure, I mean, it's like...
buy everything in advance.
Yeah. You just need to get that vehicle after that, which you could do in advance. You do like months.
Yeah, it's a lot that goes into something like that for sure, dude. Passport, dude. Mine's about to expire. Yeah, so, yeah, man, I'm into all that shit for sure.
Yeah, dude, super rad.
Yeah.
If I disappear for like a random week, just know I'm up there.
Up in Japan,
if I don't come back from Japan.
If I don't come back.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the way.
Or, I hope it doesn't get canceled though. That's the one thing. I'm like, me and like we have a Discord where it's just like everyone who snowboards. Nice. We're always like, oh, we're going to Steamboat this year. Yeah. It's already been planned out. We know we're gonna go around like, depending on when it opens up. Hopefully February. Yeah. We're just gonna go up there, sleep in a fucking van.
Fuck yeah. Yes, yeah. I want to get into that shit too. Like, kind of like getting more in like the Facebook pages and stuff, and like starting to meet people out in like Utah and just like having people show you around, people that know zones is like so beneficial. Yeah.
You gotta talk to Sam or Johnny, our team riders.
Oh, okay.
Literally, I've been talking to them for a little bit since we did the last podcast, which may or may not have gotten deleted. Don't know if we're going to get that up or not yet.
Who was that? Was Sam?
Yeah, that's
Climb. Oh, nice, for sure. Yeah, I smoked a dooze. Fuck it. No, but yeah, man.
Let's see if because like literally he was talking about, I was trying to bum a ride from him.
Right, yeah. Get in the cheddar bus. Yeah. Get in his fucking sauna door. Chill in his sauna. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that shit's fucking sick.
So, yeah, you get some cheap ones out there. Definitely. We have some team rides that would definitely be like, definitely a little down, but yeah, sleep on my fucking floor, bro. I got like one bed, but it'll work out.
That's all it's about, dude. I'm fucking super down to crash on the floor. Make it work, yeah.
Sleeping bag.
Yeah, whatever it takes, dude.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Yeah. And it's, the whole journey is just fun, dude. Like, it's all fucking driving through blizzards.
Oh, yeah.
Road closures, all that shit, dude. Just like, fucking sick.
Dude, I've been on some scary drives trying to snowboard.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, you're like, what am I doing right now? Yeah.
Damn, I'm risking my life for this.
Yeah, dude. But that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Every drive on I-70.
Tragic. If you can, move. On I-70, it's a good fucking day, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah. Everybody go home. Don't. Snowboarding is not cool.
It's not for you.
It's not for you. No. So, but yeah, man, that's another reason snowboarding's sick, dude. Wake up at 3. There's nobody on the fucking. I'll see like I-70 things. It's like fucking I-70's shut down, and I'm like already on the top of a mountain. Like, dude, there was no traffic at 3 in the morning, you guys.
Yeah,
virtually none.
Dude, yeah, that's right. I was talking to Jeff last week on break, and he was just saying he'll like be done some days and driving home as people are still like coming.
Dude, you'll fucking be like fucking driving eastbound, and you're clear, and you're just looking at westbound, and you're like, fucking suckers. Like, this is what you get, dude. Yeah, man, it sucks to wake up, dude, but it's so fucking worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure.
I'm already prepping.
I mean, we wake up at fucking 5 to get here anyway, dude. Like, it's fucking. What's a couple hours? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I bought that. So I bought a butane stove recently.
Nice.
Just so I could, because I was seeing like everyone's
cooking. Coffee at the trailhead. That's always pivotal,
bacon,
dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
You're just gonna see me like with an entire sandwich early in the morning.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
That is the way to go for sure.
Man, why don't you have one? They're super cheap.
Oh, I got a little 2-burner. I would like a little Jet Broil, but I don't know. I haven't got one. The 2-burner, the Coleman 2-burner fucks, dude. That thing fucking goes anywhere except for my backpack. But if it's in the truck, dude, that thing's fucking, she's getting used, dude, for sure. Dude. I'll be cooking up some weenies, dude. Yeah. But
smartest move ever bought.
For sure. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Can't wait to use it.
Now you gotta get the gear. Get all that fucking gear, dude. Get some, and get a nice shell, little nice shell. Because, like, the shit you wear in the backcountry is a little bit different. Like, a lot of the stuff you buy for, resort riding is going to be, like, insulated and heavy. Right. Like, it's got, like, the stuff you get for split boarding, it's all going to be, like, waterproof, just bare bones shell, and then you layer under that. Usually with like a puffy or a melly or whatever. So, yeah, dude. Yeah, and even that shit's fun as fuck, dude. Just dialing it all in and stuff, like figuring out what you like. Yeah, it just sucks that it's so fucking expensive. But if it keeps the people that aren't really about it out, then fuck it, dude. I'll pay a little extra money for some gear that'll save my life,
Yeah,
for sure.
That'll save my life.
Yeah. So.
Do you have any other like fucking major sports? Obviously, we all do fucking snowboard.
Yeah.
But like, do you any summer sports?
Yeah, man. I've been getting into the dirt biking. I just got like a YZ250F from Gags. Shout out Gags. Thanks for your bike, buddy. Vince also blessed me with some gear. So I've been just fucking. I used to ride when I was a little kid, but some shit happened. My dad sold the bike, and I never did after that. But yeah, when that bike popped up, I was like, fucking jump on that.
Yeah.
And, I got the homies who I live with, and they're deep in the scene, so like they're like, fuck it, dude, we'll just get you out there. So I've probably gone like, I don't know, maybe 20 times so far this summer, and then like, yeah, I try not to, but I'll rip her out on the street, man. We got some sidewalks by my house I like to go ride around. So.
I've seen some videos.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got to cool that down a little bit, dude. But yeah, man, that's been fucking fun. Doing the 14ers, really good for split boarding. Just getting ready.
Endurance. So
yeah, get your cardio, dude. I mean, also it's just like it's so transferable because like it's. So last year I tried to do Mount Evans from Echo Lake, which is like 17-mile round trip, because you can just drive up and then do it from the bottom of Mount Evans, and it's tiny. But yeah, I ended up we ended up losing the trail, and like we're like doing some serious climbing, and I got pretty uncomfortable, and I was like, I'm not comfortable with this, so I went down to like Chicago Lake and just like watched the sunrise. But it was nice, like the end of this season a couple months ago, I had a friend hit me up, and he was like, yeah, they just opened up Mount Evans Road, like let's go ride down it. So like it was nice to drive up there and then actually snowboard down like what I was trying to hike up in the dark, and I was just like, oh yeah, dude, like it just made it so much better for me to know like what I was on top of. And now, even after that, like, I feel like if I go back to do Mount Evans, like, it's gonna, like, I'm gonna be like, I fucking snowboarded down this, like, there's not that much that's gonna scare me about it. So, because some of that shit is, fucking a little scary for sure, like, depending on who you are. Some people have no problem with that shit, but I definitely have a healthy fear of heights. Okay, for sure, yeah. And that shit was there was a lot for me to overcome with that stuff. So, but that's always good in the summer. I fucking love that shit. Yeah. We're about to start getting on that season too. So try to get a couple more under the belt.
Definitely. That's sick, man. Dude. Well, I don't want to keep you too long now. You got a concert to go. Yeah. Ryan's
gonna take me to Beck. Yeah.
Wait.
Beck at Red Rocks. Ryan Weatherly. Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So that'll be good.
How much it'll take, bro?
I think he paid like $150 is what he said. So, yeah, I'll be in the hole on that one. Yeah, big shout out to Ryan too. Ryan's been fucking, a brother. He's been helping me out get work events and fucking do real cool shit outside of the floor. So
working rocks and stuff.
Yeah, man. I worked like the past like 5 or 6 Winter on the Rocks and stuff like that. So it's that's the stuff that I love too, But yeah, no, I mean I got some time. What time are we at right now?
It's 4:16.
4:16. Yeah, we can wrap it up soon.
Okay.
But
you got any more questions, Malik?
Got any
was it like 4:16?
Yeah.
Is that an hour?
How many eps you got on this?
It's hard to keep track of. Maybe like not too many. No,
not too many. Okay.
There's been a lot of gaps.
This is your 300th ep.
There's been a lot of gaps in between. That's why it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
No, maybe like
7. Who's the last? Winchell? Nice. Was that just like watching paint dry? Like boring as I fucking bet. That was brutal, dude.
Nice, cool.
Yeah, cut that for sure.
No. Winchell's got a lot to say, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I bet he does.
Yeah.
It's funny because I kept hounding him because he goes up to the mountain, right? But I never fucking see him snowboard.
For sure, yeah, man. Yeah.
So, I'll go up there.
We got a couple of those, dude. A couple of fucking hold down the bar guys. You know, it's fucking.
You always gotta have a few.
Yeah, dude. Someone's got to hold down the bar for sure. Dude. It's not gonna be me, but someone has to.
Yeah.
It's probably
Bob gets fucking rowdy, man.
He gets after it.
Bob, you guys are gonna have to get Bob on one of these for sure.
Dude,
Yeah, Bob's one of those guys where, like, you know, he's a lovable idiot, but man, can that dude fucking snowboard, bro?
On Bob.
It's on Bob, dude. On Bob. It's fucking, it's hard to watch sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so. Yeah, man. But I always love riding with both you boys, like, for sure, dude. It's always good.
Hell yeah.
We'll have to get some solid days in this year.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, next time we ride, we'll do this fuck on the mountain.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
All right, I got one final question for you.
Whoa.
So, what does it mean to be a snowboarder to you?
Man, what does it mean to be a snowboarder to me? You know, I that's a hard one, dude, because there's a lot of culture heads. There's a lot of, you know, I think this sport means something different to everybody. And I think as long as you love it, you know, it's going to love you back. And I just think, like, it's just, like, self-expression, you know? It's, like, fun. It's like being a kid, like, fucking, like, going out and not having a cell phone on you and just, like, fucking asking if your friends can go play, you know what I'm saying? It's like whatever it is, it could be anything. It's like there's so many niches and so many areas to it. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it, you know? Like, you could be progressing tricks or progressing creativity and just doing shit that no one's doing, right? Just like fucking, just like laying a fucking turn, you know what I'm saying? Like a solid turn, like getting a face shot, like having the snow just like go down your lungs and you're like choking and crying. You're like fucking, you're just so happy, you know? Like,
Powder bukkake.
Yeah, man, powder bukkake for sure, dude. Shout out Gags. But yeah, man, I think being a snowboarder is just it's just being a good person, you know. It's all that stuff. Fuck yeah. Yeah. What do you think? What's being a snowboarder to you?
God, man, yeah, it is a hard
question. It's
a
heavy question, man.
I guess that's why I ask you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's just, I definitely agree. Like, it's expression. It's freedom, you know. I definitely feel my most free when I'm snowboarding. I feel that sense of like being a kid and playing again, and just being able to let loose, you know, like to the fullest sense. Yeah. You know, and really like it's that flow state for me where you kind of forget about everything, but you're like so focused and just in it, and you're with the homies and
fuck yeah,
it's
dude.
a good time.
Yeah, I think freedom, dude, for sure. And like, you know, I think it's gone a long way to teach me like gratitude, you know, like how many people, you know, like I'll have so many moments on the mountain where I'm just like how many fucking people like actually get to like experience this in their life, you know? And then you think about all the people like that come out here for tourism stuff, and they're just like, you know, that they come out here and they're like, man, imagine if we could fucking live out here, you know? And it's like, you know, we're so lucky to like be able to just like live this kind of life. And like, you know, like I'd sacrifice money any day over like, you know, that's why I work here. So, I think we sacrifice money every day just to fucking, you know, like work with something we love, you know. And I think that's like the whole energy here. That's why it's fucking, we keep so many people here, you know what I'm saying? And like we're able to like actually like help people like, you know, achieve that. So that's fucking huge. Yeah, man. Yeah.
One of the best crews,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know where I'd be without snowboarding.
Yeah,
probably
a huge teacher.
Fucking on drugs somewhere. For sure. Yeah, or back in jail, baby.
Shit, man, I'd have never left.
Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. That's for real.
I haven't even thought about where I'd be without fucking snowboarding.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be here.
No, I'd be in Indiana. Like, I'd be.
Right?
Yeah.
Got the chills.
What a horror story.
Fuck. Quiznos.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Yeah, Quiznos, dude. Fuck you, Quiznos.
Fucking military.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where everything goes. I think, like we're all like physically in our prime, like fucking, like it's only up from here, dude.
Yeah.
And then we'll eventually be those fucking, like Juice and Bentley, like just like the old heads, like everyone's like, yo, dude, you guys are fucking sick. We're just like, for sure. But dude, that's what it is, like it's been cool to watch all the older people do it and set it up for us, and then we get to do with it what we want. And I think as long as you're like, you spread love and spray skiers, like it's it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all here for everybody here. You know what I'm saying? And as long as that shit's reciprocated, then fucking it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, cut that. I might have to cut that.
Yeah,
part.
you might have to cut that.